Kamala was a clown a few weeks ago. Now she's the best candidate in history. Yeah. All right. So let's move on to all right. This woman, very brilliant. Listen.
So you mean to tell me that the possible first black female president, her primary message, her platform is to promote the very thing that was meant to wipe out our race? That's what she's running on? Like, this is a joke. It's a joke. And then on top of that, y'all want to try to intimidate me and manipulate me into voting for her just because we are both black and we're both women. Let me tell you something. Identity is a foolish reason to vote for someone. And it's insulting for someone to insist that I make a political decision, regardless if it goes against my belief, regardless if it goes against my stance, my firmly held belief, just because they look like me.
She's absolutely right.
She's talking about
abortion. I know. Of course.
Margaret Sanger. She pushed abortion to sanitize the race. So it was specifically directed at black people.
Listen, it causes laziness. I don't agree with the 6-week thing that they're passing now because you don't know if you're pregnant. And say you're 50, but again, it's causing laziness because why can't you carry that baby to term if you're fine and give it up for adoption?
There's not information about that. You know, there's a project going on, and I forget the name of it. Maybe somebody will help to pay for sonograms for women who want abortions, because it's been shown that when a woman hears their baby's heartbeat, that they're less likely to get an abortion and more likely to go the adoption route. But the thing is, if we spent as much money on educating women about not getting pregnant, right, and how not to get pregnant, and providing the correct birth control,
it'll never work. That will never work.
And also enough money on adoption and how you can go through adoption and made it easier for people to adopt, I believe wholeheartedly that the abortion rate would go down. But
of course.
Did you see how she rolled her eyes when she said we're both black women? Well, this is a family photo of Kamala Harris, and I think this is why she was rolling her eyes. She is Jamaican and Indian, and she is always identified more as Indian than anything else. But, you know, for the purpose of votes, they've decided she's a black woman.
Yeah. Well, now all she says is Asian, even though Indian is Asian.
Yeah.
That's all she says is Asian. I'm Asian and black. I'm Asian and black. So those are the two.
Broader group. All right. Here are some young people who are voting for Kamala Harris. Listen when they're asked about her policies.
What do you think of her? Is she doing a good job in office?
Yeah, I think so. I really like her.
Great representation. I feel like definitely it's amazing to have a woman vice president.
Pretty solid job.
I really do agree with a lot of the policies she's been putting out, and I think she's a great vice president.
What policies specifically do you agree with?
I don't really know. Can you tell me some? Maybe I don't know what her policies are.
Can you name any specific accomplishments that you're super proud of?
Off the top of my head, I can't think of many of them.
I can't really, to be totally honest. What I really like is that she does kind of give the nation a positive face, being the first woman president.
No, not any specific ones particularly, no.
So then what do you like about her?
Just I think she's doing a good job.
What specifically do you like about her?
Just say it. She's a black woman. She's different like us.
She's not Trump. They were Arab Israeli citizens. Got it, Howard. Thank you for clearing that up. It was an Arab town that got bombed. Thank you. The Texas v. Johnson case is the reason why the burning of the American flag is free speech and the reason why the U.S. Supreme Court shouldn't overturn the Texas v. Johnson case. Thank you, Ramon. I love our audience. They're so smart. I love smart women. Yeah, I love smart women too. Dominique Galbraith, you should follow her. She's really smart. Identity is nothing but an excuse and is used to judge someone. Margaret Sanger was involved with the women's division of the Ku Klux Klan. Yeah, but we don't talk about the fact that more than 50% of the children that are being terminated are Black. I mean, could you imagine if there was more education and if it wasn't so acceptable that the black community would have grown by leaps and bounds in this country if it wasn't for Sanger? Think about that. How many Black children are dead because of Sanger? And because of Democrats that make this the only issue. It's ridiculous. Nobody wants an abortion. Nobody. I'm a woman. I could tell you, nobody wants one. If you were given the information, I would guarantee you that there would be less abortions. There would be precautions. There would be adoptions. There would be less abortions. But now,
how hard is it to adopt an American baby here? It's impossible.
It's impossible.
You have to pay a whole lot of money.
That's right. Harris is not Black. She's East Indian. Yeah, there you go, Tammy. You got it. Technically speaking, Arabs are Semites. Got it. Most Planned Parenthood are based in urban areas. Yeah, so it's almost as if, Sanger got her wish. I mean, it's being pushed on young Black women. It really is.